Marshall County Softball and Baseball Media Days here. This is presented by Play Well Performance and Revive Athletics. We're here live at Papa Doobie's. And so we want to welcome our first team up this morning. We have the DAR softball team, and they are hosted here with Coach Justin Foster. So, Coach Foster, we're going to just turn it over to you for a few minutes and let you be able to introduce your team and kind of give us a little bit on what you got coming up for the season.
All right. First off, I'd like to thank you all for allowing us to be here, and we're excited about it. It's the first time we've got to do Media Day, and we really appreciate you guys doing this. First off, I'd like to introduce Ainsley House. Ainsley's a junior at DAR. She's been with me since 7th grade, started since 7th grade. So, you know, we're very proud of Ainsley, and she's pushed through over the years, and just glad to have her. And we've got Natalie Grimmett here. Natalie's a senior. She's committed to Sneed. Has been an addition since 9th grade. She transferred in, and we've enjoyed having her. Her leadership. She plays year-round travel ball. Been around for a while, and just a great kid, great catcher, and puts forth a lot of work and there every day. Mac Ford. Mac's a junior. Mac's another one that's been with me since 7th grade, starting on varsity, and we've had her around for a while, and she knows the process and the program, and she's done a great job too. It's upcoming season. You know, we're excited about. It seems like I say this every year. We're a young team. We've got 2 seniors, but again, the experience of, some of these kids have been with me 7th, 8th, 9th grade, and this is the group we've been waiting on to get up there, and we're excited about having. Our area's a little tough, but we've managed to win some games through there, and continuing to grow through that. Last year was the first time we've won an area game since pre-COVID. So we're getting there, and we're excited about it. The team's looking great. We've put in a weight training program and started in August, and they're getting stronger, they're getting better, and they actually enjoy it. They show up, and there's a couple of days there was one day where we decided to go to the hitting facility and hit, and they were excited. Why aren't we not working out today? So this group is putting in the work, and we're extremely excited about the 2026 season. We're going to the beach. We're going to play at the beach this year, and I know they're excited about it too. So.
Okay, so we'll turn this portion over to the media here to ask questions. Drew?
Hey guys, I got a question for y'all. Can y'all pick like a teammate or a player that is stepped up in the off season?
I'll pick Aubrey Haas. She's in the grade below us. She's a sophomore, and she's also been playing since 7th grade, playing with a lot of older people, and that could be really intimidating. But she's really stepped up and helped the younger ones with us.
I'd have to say Kendall Treese. She grew tremendously last year. Got thrown in the fire as a backup pitcher as a freshman, and now she's going to be the ace, the girl. She's going to be a sophomore this year, and she plays year-round. And there's not a night that I don't get a text message from her, hey, okay if I go to the hitting facility. So she's putting in the work, and she's actually at Sneed today doing the camp. So I'd definitely say Kendall has put in the work.
I would say probably Hallie Whitaker. She's our other senior. The past 3 years she's been really quiet, but this year, now that we're seniors, she's really stepped up and taken charge of making sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to, and just having a better attitude than she used to.
I'd say Jessa Ellis. She's one of our 8th grade pitchers, and she had to step up a lot last year with area play. And I think she's really grown and gotten comfortable this year with the working out.
This question's for Coach. What are the expectations or goals for y'all this season?
Well, we've sat down actually and had some goals written out. We're really wanting to go after that county championship. We've came really close. Douglas every year we play them. We'll give them a game, and we really want to bring home an area county championship, as well as getting through area and going to regionals. Our ultimate goal is going to regionals, going to state. Like I said earlier, we got a brutal area with New Hope, North Jackson, Madison County, and Plainview. And you know, we're getting there, and we're almost to that point to where we have competed with them, and we've beat North Jackson last year, and we want to continue to grow on that, and get an area championship and get to regionals. So.
Hey y'all, I'm Kaylee. I'm from the Gleam. And this might be more for the players, what is your biggest personal goal as a player and as a teammate this season?
I haven't hit a home run yet, so I'd really like to do that. That'd be pretty cool.
She's came close a lot.
Me personally, I used to struggle during school ball with remaining confident. So over the fall with my new travel ball team and organization, I found like confidence in my playing style. So I would like to carry that over into the summer and the spring season.
I would like to step up and be like a leader on the team for all the 8th grade and 7th graders that are coming up, because I know how hard it is to come up as a 7th grader and be on varsity. So I want to be that comfort for them.
And what is the team mentality that you're taking into the season for, you know, especially hoping for regionals with such a tough area, as you kind of said?
Yeah, we've done a lot of, I guess you could say, like, we've done a lot of working out, of course. We're getting stronger. But the mentality is just, it's we over me. I mean, it really is getting everybody to buy in and be confident with each other. We actually have over our door outside the locker room, just like Alabama, the word Mudea. We want to the joy in seeing others succeed, and we want our team to when somebody hits a home run, we're the first ones on the steps, cheering them on, giving them the confidence that they need. You know, because it is a long season. We've started in August and we ended in May, so it's a long season, and we just want that mentality of, hey. When things get tough, there's somebody there giving you that extra cheering, you know, giving you everything they've got to, even if they're on the bench. I mean, it doesn't matter what they're doing. If they're keeping up with pitch tracker, whatever, they're just as important as the people on the field. So it's that we over me mentality. So, yeah.
Okay, so Natalie, I've got a question for you. So as a going out, as a graduate, what would be one thing you would want to leave back as a legacy for these kids coming up below you?
I guess I would just want them to remain confident, because a lot of our younger girls struggle with confidence and leadership and just remaining just overall amazing players. But as the season progressed, I see like a lot of confidence being dropped, and just no one is as confident as they were at the beginning of the season. So I would like to carry that through, because, like I said, I struggled last year, especially with remaining confident, and I just want a better attitude to remain, I guess.
Okay. So any game, Mac, last year, any game that really stood out to you that is kind of a memory that you're carrying into this year?
Our game against North Jackson, as Coach Foster said, that we haven't won an area game since before COVID. So that was a very big deal for us. And that was probably our main goal last year, was to at least win one area game. So I hope that this year we can carry that on and win multiple area games so we can just grow as a team.
Okay. Natalie, you?
Definitely the North Jackson game. Or the time we played Plainview and we held them at least until the 3rd inning. Although it didn't end how we wanted it to, we did hold them for a good bit. Considering that is our stronger team in the area, that's something to be proud of, in my opinion.
Okay. And Ainsley?
I think anytime we play New Hope, because first of all, they're our biggest rivals, and that's always our goal, to win. And we always try and play our best those games, and it always gets really intense. And I feel like we grow as a team after we play them.
Okay. Any game that y'all are particularly looking forward to this year? I know probably New Hope, as you
Yeah.
said. But any other game, any other team you're looking forward to playing this year that you kind of got your eye on, you're ready to play them?
I'm very excited to play Madison County this year. We've always struggled with Madison County, but I think with everything we've been doing with the off season, I think we've really grown as a team, and I think we have a good chance to beat Madison County this year.
Me personally, I'm excited for all the games, but one that I'm really excited for, given it might change, but is when we play Bob Jones in the Westbrook Christian tournament. We played them my freshman year and we beat them, and it's just a good yeah, game. So.
I think again, I think the New Hope game is a big one. I coached at New Hope for 5 years, so I always get a little tense and emotional that game, and we get after it. We really we really go the distance with them every year, and hopefully we can step over that line and beat them. And I know they want to more than anything. So.
I'm excited for the beach tournament too.
Go Shores, yeah.
Of course, that's got to be one to look forward to. So, with that, if there's no other questions, then Coach, if you have any final thoughts or anything that you want to share.
No, again, just I thank you guys for this. This is amazing. It gets our athletes out there and people can see them, and not only that softball's a cold sport, so you don't get a whole lot of people out, and so just you guys come out and watch. We've got new huddle cameras. I think Coach is excited about that too. You can watch live. Baseball coach is back there, but you can watch live there, and just come out and support us. And with the county tournaments at Sand Mountain Park every year, and love to have you there to watch. So.
All right, and that'll conclude our interview with the DAR softball team. So we want to thank Playwell Performance for sponsoring us with this, as well as Revive Athletics. Revive has actually given a $20 gift card to each athlete to be able to use on their website. Revive is a new athletic company that primarily focuses in softball and baseball athletic stuff. They're based here locally out of Etowah County, so we want to thank those guys for sponsoring and for doing that for us. But other than that, thank y'all guys for coming and participating with us, and we'll take a small break and be back with DAR Baseball.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Start rambling. So start rambling.
Thank you again.
Christian, you're big on wanting to share your testimony, this is the best back gloves I've seen out.
That's
got
cool.
those out, got that. It actually has a scripture on the back. And the coolest part about it is it has the middle school there. So they've just been open about a year. They opened up February last year. So really cool stuff. Those they're athletic wear. My kids use them. And I've got a kid that he's a freshman baseball player. He's been using their stuff for a year, and it holds up. So Bruce Bolt stuff, they're very comparable to Bruce Bolt. So, but like I said, right now, like they're joggers. I'm not a big jogger wearer, but I like these. Get these for $25 right now.
Just appreciate you doing this. It's cool.
I said, well, this is going to be an annual thing. I hate to have it going on. So we're going to try to start to bring a little more focus in on it.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, Drew. Nice to see you. Okay. I'll do it. I appreciate it.
Thank y'all. Good to see y'all.
See you. Ooh.
All right, welcome back to the 2026 Baseball and Softball Media Day here at Papa Doobie's. We want to welcome in the DAR baseball team here with Coach Todd Lunsford. Again, we want to thank Playwell Performance and Revive Athletics for sponsoring this. Also want to thank Chick-fil-A at Gunnersville. They're feeding all the athletes this morning. And then again, we want to thank Hydrant City Grill and Lake City Assembly of God for being able to be sponsors for this. So with that, we're going to turn it over to Coach Todd Lunsford. Coach, if you will, just give us a brief introduction of your players and let us know a little bit about your team this year.
Yeah. Good morning. Thanks for doing this. This is really cool. The guys have been excited about it. Today I have my three seniors with me: Caleb Burton, Caden Randalls, and Jay Barnes. These are all the seniors on the roster, and we're excited about the season. Their leadership's kind of stepped up. We're excited to get going. Put in a lot of work this off season, working on skill development and fundamentals, and just trying to build the culture. So,
This question's for Coach. Coach, what are your expectations or goals for the upcoming season?
well, we're really more kind of focused on the process and not so much goals as far as results, but playing one pitch at a time, one out at a time, one inning at a time, and we'll add it up and see what it looks like when we get done. We've had some struggles over the last 6 or 7 years, and so just trying to build a solid foundation to build from. Last year's senior class, we won 10 games last year, which was, I think, an improvement over the previous few years combined. So we'd like to win more this year, but we haven't set any numbers, or you guys step in and tell us what the seniors have been talking about. Hey, what is our end goal? What do we want to do? And so let them speak to that.
I think like he said, we're not really worried about our record. I mean, obviously we want to go out there and compete. I think our goals as a team, obviously, I think stats wise, you want to throw strikes. You want to have a high strike percentage than what we had previous years, and I believe we want to compete in our at bats more. We want to take better pitches, work pitch counts, and just go out there and compete.
Caleb?
I wouldn't really say like I have any necessary goals for the team, but I think it's more about the community and like the nature, because we're trying to build a program up in Grant that will last several years and leave it better than we found it.
Yeah, I think just building off what he said, just leaving a foundation for the younger kids. I think last year's senior they did a good job for that, and I just think building on top of that and leaving it better than I found it is just kind of my goal is going on from this year.
This question's for coach and the players. Can y'all just name like a teammate or a player that has like stepped up in the off season, like playing wise or leadership wise?
I'll go first so they don't steal my answer. I would probably say we have a sophomore. His nickname is Limo. His actual name is Logan Weeks, and Logan has put in a lot of work this off season, and he's not the same player that he was a year ago, and he's setting an example for the even younger kids.
I would probably say Corbin. He's a junior. No, he's a sophomore. Yes, and he's stepped up a lot over the offseason. Got better at bats and everything.
Yeah, I'd have to say Silas May. He's a sophomore, and you know he's took more kids than just him to the facility this summer and showed them just what it's about and getting better every day, and that's something that we need.
I gotta give a shout out to two guys, Bubba Ross and Jacob Blakely. They're two catchers. Anytime I called them in the summer, anytime I needed a bullpen call, they'd answer. And Bubba has really stepped up maturity wise, and Jacob, like I said, he's just always there. And anytime I need a call for the facility or anything, he'd be there.
Usually with a smile on his face.
Usually with a smile on his face. He's always happy to be there. Both of them are. So a lot of respect to them.
Hey y'all, I'm Kaylee. I'm with the Gleam. What you spoke a little bit, Coach, to more of a team mentality and a goal that you're kind of chasing after for this season. But personally, as players and as teammates, what do you think is your own mentality that you're kind of taking into this season, given the rough kind of set of years that you guys kind of talked about?
Yeah, our last year was my first year with the program, and last year's motto, if you will, was "Do your job." And I'll let these guys talk about this year's, but it's this year's motto is "Expect nothing, earn everything." So that's kind of the mindset that we're trying to instill, and then I'll let them answer for their individual goals.
I don't really know if I have any individual goals. I mean, I would like to get a home run, but I mean, I guess we'll see how that plays out when the season comes around. But like he said, our new motto, I really like it.
Yeah, I guess the goal for me would be to not let what happened in the past games affect me onward, and not let things that happen at the plate affect me in the field. I think I've had a problem with that last year and the years past, and I really like the motto last year, "Do your job." I think it set a good foundation for us, and I'm hoping the Airs this year will do the same thing.
I think I just need to go in there thinking win each pitch. Just have a solid mentality at the plate, and take more pitches for sure, because that's something I've struggled with past previous years. And I think on the mound, just same mentality, just win this pitch, be better than the batter. That's my goals this year.
Okay. Since all three are seniors, one of my big questions I always like to ask is, what is if there's one word you could say you're trying to leave back as a legacy? I've heard you say, "Leave it better than you found it." That's a big motto of mine. I love that. But if there's one word, what would you say you want to leave back with these younger guys that are coming up?
I'd say just confidence. That's something we hadn't had at DAR for a while, and I think last year that'll build towards this year of us having confidence going into bigger games on our area schedule, because we have a really tough one. So they're hard games, so we got to have a lot of confidence and believe in ourselves going into them.
And I would say definitely kind of bouncing off Randy's answer here, have some confidence with and I'd say just be happy with whatever result we got, because it's baseball. You win games, you lose games. So I mean, just be happy with the result, and plus you can go to the next one if it don't go your way.
I would probably say strength. not really physically, but mentally. Some of us really struggle mentally, strength-wise, and if we can get mentally where we need to be, we can do pretty good this season.
Okay. Is there any particular game, y'all being seniors, of course there's rivalry games or anything, but any particular game that you're looking forward to this year?
The Gunnersville Wildcats and the New Hope Indians. Real excited to play them too.
Yeah, mine's really the same too. Of course, we've got New Hope, who's our rival, but I'm excited to play Gunnersville. I've played them every year that I've been at DAR, and I wouldn't rather end it no other way my senior year.
Definitely the same. Gunnersville, New Hope.
Okay. Coach, any particular game you're looking forward to this year?
One pitch at a time.
One pitch at a time. All right. Anything else? Final thoughts, Coach? Anything for us?
Again, I just thank you for doing this. This is really cool, and to highlight these young men and the work that they're putting in. We appreciate it.
As well, we appreciate y'all coming out. So with that, we will end there. That's the DAR baseball team, and we want to thank them for coming in, and we'll be right back.
Appreciate it.
If I need to move, let me know, Steve. Okay. Thank y'all, ladies. Good luck. We'll see y'all.
That's gonna be our motto. Look good, play good.
Play good, pay good.
Where's your mom at? Make sure my hair's off.
So while he's getting ready, these are gift certificates from Revive Athletics. They are a group out of Elgin County. They've been open about a year. They have anything from they mainly focus in baseball and softball, but they have like athletic wear, like joggers. They got joggers. They got shirts, hats, arm sleeves. But, is there back gloves?
Okay.
Is there back gloves? Oh, yes. They're back gloves. So if you're a believer, you want to share your faith on the ball field, they have these. Actually has scripture on the back, and then the coolest thing that I love about the gloves, they've got the nail scar handle. So the gloves are very comparable to Bruce Bowl. If y'all use them or not, my son's been using them a year. Just like them, they hold up as well. Biggest thing is they're about half the price of the Bruce Bowl. So they're about $50. But right now they're running a big sale on a lot of stuff. Like their joggers are like $25 and stuff like that. So again, check them out, see what they got. But they're based out of Elwha County. They're just getting started. So thank y'all for coming.
Thank you. Oh, are we smiling?
Act happy.
I'm ready. Nice to meet you.
I'm Sarah. Yeah. Nervous.
It's good to see you again.
Good to be
If
here.
y'all ever need anything, y'all let me know.
Asia, what hand? Really count the 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like backwards or forward?
Either one.
Oh.
Sarah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You gonna lean in like that?
I guess he said.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Asia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
She had to look at it.
As long as she doesn't fade away like she
supposed to be what, 9, 10? So we can add ease, we can relax. Remember? Okay, y'all breathe. Breathe.
Melt the floor. Said melt the floor.
Yes. Because I don't want to stutter.
You don't want to stutter?
No.
Don't think, just like that. If you think about it too much, that's when your life, your words start crossing.
My problem's I'm just not gonna think. I'm just gonna be like,
As long as it ain't foul language, we're all right. We're good.
Coach got it.
That's what a VAR coach told them when they come in. He's like, listen, girls, y'all say whatever you want, just don't cuss. That's exactly what he told them. I busted out.
I got media training for about 5 days.
Well, yeah, well, we should.
Not me. We should have done that.
Yeah.
So the mics are hot, by the way. On the live.
It's all it's the greatest stuff is between.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting
Well,
ready to
so-
let loose a little bit.
The way this is done, so we'll have this live all day today, and then we'll go back so y'all can actually put it on your meeting page.
Edit out.
Oh, okay.
Mark is actually going to do that for us. Mark's going to help us out with that. So he's going. We're getting him in a little training. Mark's going to graduate, but he's doing a lot of media and stuff like that. It's really awesome. So if he messes your name up, you can type it in the edit. This is the guy. Thank y'all guys. All right, welcome back to the 2026 Media Days for softball and baseball here in Marshall County. We want to welcome the Aberville softball team and Coach Paul Woodruff, correct? Did I
Correct.
say it right? All right. And so we want to thank them for coming in this morning. Again, we want to thank Revive Athletics and Playwell Performance for sponsoring this today, as well as Papa Doobie's, Hydrant City for feeding and housing us here, and Chick-fil-A for feeding all the athletes this morning at breakfast, and Lake City Assembly of God for being able to help us out with the media side. So with that, Coach, we're going to turn it over to you. Just let us have a brief introduction there for a few minutes, introduce you players you got here with us, and then we'll go from there with media questions.
Right. To my right here, we've got Rayleigh Craven, Sarah Pruitt. To my left, Ace Denson. These are 3 of our seniors. We're excited to be here. Thank you guys for doing this. I've been around the softball in Marshall County for a long time and never had the opportunity to do this. So it's great for the kids to be seen and be showcased, and that's why we're here.
Coach, first off, welcome back. I mean, how does it feel to be back?
Oh, it's great. Toyed with it for a while, but the calling was there, and I'm excited, trying to build excitement within the program, and I think we've done that so far.
Coach, it's not about wins or losses, but what are like expectations or goals for the upcoming season?
It is about to win. You're trying to win, so that's our goal, is to win. Expectations are we're going to get better every day. That's what I got here in June, and we've tried to get better every single day, and that's where we're going with it. Good news for us is a tournament game. So on February 21st when we start, or 27th when we start, we don't have to be clicking on all cylinders. We've got to be good when it's area tournament time, and that's our goal. Get better every day between now and then.
This question's for Coach and the players. Can y'all name like a teammate or a player that has like stepped up in the off season, like leadership wise or playing wise?
I'm going to start with I'll start that, and she's sitting here. She's been every day good for the young kids, good for the old kids. Rayleigh she was voted our team captain by her teammates. She comes ready to go every day. So that's my kid and she's kind of our foundation. She's going to hold it all together for us as we go. Sarah, all the seniors have been good. Asia's been here. She's here at every meeting we have, everything we do. Sarah's a basketball kid, so but the kids follow her. So good news for us. We've got good senior leadership, and I'm proud of that. Girls.
I'm gonna say Henley Kilpatrick. She's a very young player, but I feel like she leads like she's older. She's stepped up since she's been playing. She's a leader. She shows up every day too. She's a very good player.
I'm going to say Bethany Strickland, for one, because she's loud, and once we get down ourselves, she's always there to pick us up, and she's just a leader overall.
I would say Nevaeh Buchanan, because she's always there to pick us up whenever we're really down, and she's just always there to help you with your mistakes. And while she may not be a senior like us, she will be a great senior when she becomes one.
Hey, ladies. I'm Kaylee from the Gleam. First of all, Coach, you mentioned these are just 3 of your seniors. If you want to tell us how many seniors you have and mention a couple maybe, and maybe talk a little bit about how you expect these leading ladies to get, younger teammates to their levels to carry on into future seasons. We're
missing one senior today.
Oh, we're only missing one.
She's at a youth retreat in Gatlinburg this weekend, so that's who we're missing senior-wise. As I said before, the seniors are dragging everybody along. You've got to have that, in my opinion. But to be a leader, we don't have a lot of vocal leaders. We're not screaming and hooting and hollering at people, but they lead by example, and that's what I'm looking for.
I love that. And for the players, what do you think is the largest improvement that you or your teammates have kind of made in your preparations for this upcoming season?
I think wanting to show up, you have to want to be there. You have to want to get better to actually get better. And I think that's something we've improved on this year is actually wanting to practice, wanting to play, wanting to get better.
For me, I think this one's not much of a skill. It's about being there for each other because we've not always been close in like the past seasons, but like we're always there. Like we're always there to pick each other up on and off the field. It's just immaculate.
I would probably just say like the widespread positivity. Everybody's like piggybacking off of what they've said. Everybody's more there for each other. There's less animosity, and all of us care about each other and helping each other and giving advice, not trying to tear each other down like it was before. Thank you.
So if you could leave one word for the younger players that are coming up, JV and stuff like that, what would be one word you would say is your legacy kind of going out as a ball player?
I'm going to say improvement because you can never improve too much. You can improve in confidence, leadership, just, batting, anything. I'm going to say improvement.
I'm going to say positivity because if you keep bringing people down with you, it's not going to go well.
You stole mine.
I'll jump in, Praise. I'm gonna give one. I'm gonna say, for us overall, we're the word I like is culture, and we're trying to change that. We're trying to make it a more inviting, a more welcoming, a more competitive culture. So we're gonna work hard, and we're gonna get better. So, you ready now? What's your word?
Kind of piggybacking off what Coach said, I would just say community. I mean, it's gotten more tight-knit. People are more willing to be there, more willing to show up.
Okay. So with this being Coach's first year, y'all have been through some coaches and stuff. So what would you say is one thing from a standpoint that with Coach that's really stood out to you about what he's trying to do with that culture at Iberville this year?
Be nice.
One thing I like about Coach Woodruff here is that he don't have favorites. Like, everybody's the same, no matter if you're a middle schooler, 6th or 7th grade, or a high schooler. He's always there, and he's going to pick you up no matter what, no matter how old or young you are.
I'm going to say bringing all the teams together. Like, it's not just middle school. It's not just JV. It's not just varsity. We're all one team. It's not you're here, you're here, you're here. We all practice together, and we're all one team. So
I would say the fact that he's willing to help everybody, it's not favoritism. It's not directed towards specific players. He wants all of us to get better equally.
Okay. So with that, I know y'all brought up some of y'all are graduating and stuff. What is one game? I know you got some rivals and stuff, but if there's one game you could say you're looking forward to this year, what is that one game you're looking forward to this year?
I'm going to say Grissom because I feel like we're always neck to neck, but we never end up pulling it off. I feel like we go in, we're up, and then, they'll score, and then we get down, and we never. But I feel like this year, I think we'll beat them.
I'm going to say Grissom or Boaz. Yeah, I want to beat Boaz.
Huntsville or Boaz. I want to beat both of them.
Coach, is there a particular game you're looking to this year? Of
I'm
course,
I'm looking forward to all of them. I've been away from it, not from the game, but from high school softball for a while. I'm looking forward to getting back. All the old rivalries, they're still there. Boaz is still Boaz. Arab's still Arab. So the area opponents, of course, that's the big games. That's the one you're really going after. But I'm excited to get started and look forward to all of them.
All right. Any final thoughts or anything, Coach?
I've got something here from Emily Ann McCord. Y'all know Emily? Yeah? Says, watching from Tuscaloosa, love you, Dad, and can't wait to see these girls grow into champions. Go Aggies. Oh. Yeah. What do you think about that?
She's a pretty good kid and was a pretty decent softball player coming through. So.
All right. Well, other than that, Coach, any final thoughts you've got?
Just ready to go. We're chomping a bit. We've been working hard since June. Skill development's been great. Kids have bought in. Parents have bought in. I do want to thank administration. They've been super supportive of us. Anything I've needed, I've gotten. We've got some big things on the horizon for the program, so thank them and thank the kids, moms and dads for getting them there, and we're ready to go.
All right. Well, we appreciate y'all coming out. That is the Aberville softball team, and we'll take a break right there. Again, we want to thank Revive Athletics and Playwell Performance for being sponsors here for us today. And with that, we'll take a break and be back with the Aberville baseball team. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back to the 2026 Marshall County Baseball and Softball Media Days. We're here with the Aberville baseball team and Coach Jeff Wood. So with that, Coach, we're going to turn it over to you, give you just a few minutes here to give some brief introductions, and we'll turn it over to the media.
Yes, sir. To my far right over here is Jackson Humphrey. He is the senior. He's a returning starter. We'll expect for him to play third base and to pitch for us this year a good bit. Next is Braylon Ball. He's a junior. He is going to be a 3-year starter, so he's been starting ever since his freshman year. We're going to expect for him to pitch and play outfield. And to my left here is Thomas Evan Johnson. I call him Tommy, but I think his mom would beat me if I introduced him that way. But he's another 3-year starter. He's going to play shortstop. He's going to hammer that down, and he's going to be one of our top line arms as well.
This question's for Coach. Coach, what are the expectations or goals for this upcoming season?
Well, we just redid those, to make them more obtainable. We want to be way more competitive than we were last year, and I think that we will be. We're more of a tight-knit group. Coach Woodruff mentioned the word culture, which I believe is very, very important in our program, and we want to focus more on the process, on how we go about our everyday business.
This question's for Coach and the players. Can y'all just name like one teammate or player that has like stepped up in like leadership or playing time?
I would say Sailor Waldrop. He was out with an injury all year last year, and he's going to play a big role for us this year.
I would say Aiden Foster. He hasn't really played any varsity games yet, but you can already tell that he's coming into one, and he's going to be big for us this year.
I would say Braden Shankles. This will be his first year on varsity, and he's worked really hard this off season to get his arm stronger and just hitting better, and I think he's going to be really good for us.
Well, all of them. But one that really comes to mind besides these three that they've talked about is Jackson Satterfield, Jackie. He's we're asking him to play a different position starting last year that he's not familiar with, and he's gotten better at that every day. I mean, he's excelled at being behind the plate, which is a very tough position to play, especially when you haven't done it. And he, like I said, he's really excelled. We're looking for big things out of him.
Hey guys, I'm Kaylee with the Gleam. Coach, do you want to talk a little bit about your upperclassmen and how you kind of expect these leading gentlemen to kind of get their younger teammates up to their level to carry on into future seasons?
Oh yeah, it's kind of like I haven't even had to say anything about it. They do a really good job of that. They did a good job of that before I got here. They go around, they pick them up, they're always talking to them. Because we're always in the mingle, kind of like Coach does with one team. We're there JV varsity every day. So, they have we've kind of divided the team into 5 squads, and it's not necessarily a division, but it's kind of like a platoon to where they are, the older guys have, the responsibility of 2 to 3 younger guys. And, they kind of introduce them to our culture, and they let them know by showing it and by telling them about it on a daily basis.
And for the players, and Coach can come in too if you'd like, but what is your biggest personal goal as a player, as a teammate, as a coach for this upcoming season? It can be, of course, more personal than just winning the game or getting to a certain point in the season,
I'd say my goal is I struggled in the field last year, and I want to clean that up this year.
I would say be as good as a leader as I can. Even if things aren't going my way, I'm still cheering on my teammates and helping them out.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of go off what Braylon said. I just want to lead by example and, show the players what the program's about and how they can be the best them when they get up to the varsity level.
So as I've asked all the other teams, is one word that you'd leave as your legacy when you leave Aberville, what would that one word be? Starting with Jackson.
I'd probably just say a good teammate.
Character.
I'm going to say work ethic.
Okay. Anything particular that you're looking forward to, game, anything like that this year that you're looking forward to with this upcoming season, especially with the seniors that are coming up? This is your last run at it. Anything particular you're looking forward to?
I'd probably say Boaz and Gunnersville.
Okay.
Boaz for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to say Boaz.
All of them.
So from an area standpoint, Coach, is there any particular teams area-wise that you're looking forward to that, you may say pretty strong or anything like that you're looking forward to you think will be a good matchup for y'all?
Oh, well, looking back, I figured this was a question, so I would look back on those games, and there was, we were in more games than we weren't. We had a chance in the last series against Spartman to actually sweep them in all 3 games, but didn't come out of any of them. But I think they see that they can compete against these guys. We're just as good as they are. They put their pants on one leg at a time, just like we do. And we just have to go out there and compete one pitch at a time.
Any questions from chat? All right, we've got some questions from chat here.
Okay, so I'm seeing here, Allie Abbott says, B, as you head into this season, believe in yourself and play the big game you love. So proud of you always, Braylon, big sister. So any response there?
I could have told you she was probably going to try and embarrass me, so there we go.
Would you say she accomplished that?
Probably.
Awesome. Also, we got a Deborah Holcomb who is hanging out with us here on the Facebook Live. She said she knows you guys. Doesn't have a question for you yet there, but I'm watching these socials just to see if we have any questions. So, yeah.
All right. With that, Coach, any final thoughts or anything for the season?
No, I just want to, thank y'all for doing this. This is a big deal. Okay, it's just giving these athletes and these programs a chance to talk about their upcoming season, to get them out there. Really, really thank you. Okay, and our administration, at Albertville, all the way from the top with Dr. Reeves as our superintendent, our board, they do nothing but support not just us but all athletics. By being there, by their support, and monetarily, they do a great job there. Better than any place I've ever been, and they make it a great place to be. You want to be there every day. This is a job to where I look forward to seeing these guys. They do a good job. They do everything that you ask them to do, and they do it well. And they do it to the best of their ability every day. Not just the guys that they mentioned. These are 3 of 24 guys that I have on JV varsity that have done nothing but gone out every day with the energy that we ask them to, and the effort that we ask them to on a daily basis. And when you do that, you're going to get better. And we're going to continue to get better, just like Coach said earlier. Okay, and yes, you want to peak at the end when we play our area series. And that is our main goal, is to make the playoffs. And that's, I guess, ultimately win a 7A state championship. So, yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. With that, that'll be the end of the interview time here with the Boaz. My guys, I apologize.
Golly, that's blasphemy.
I was going to say baseball.
That's blasphemy right there.
Aberville baseball team. My bad. Aberville baseball team here. That's one of those candid moments again there. See, I told y'all I would end up being the one to do it for the day was over with, ladies. So with that, we want to thank y'all guys for coming out. Again, I apologize, guys. With that, we want to thank Revive Athletics. We want to thank Playwell Performance. We want to give a shout-out to those guys again for being our sponsors today. With that, again, we want to thank y'all. We're going to take a small break, and we'll be back with our next team. All right, welcome back. So we want to take just a minute just to highlight one of our sponsors. We want to highlight Play Well Performance. Give Kent Meyer and that team out there a shout out. So Kent and them, I met them back almost a year and a half ago. My son had an injury with his shoulder, so we had to take him out for PT. In that time, we found out that they also do sports training from speed and agility. They have individual classes that you can actually take for kids all the way down from 6-year-old all the way up through high school and even adults. So we want to thank those guys for what they do. They actually have individual classes now that they're putting on for both baseball, softball. They do it for football. So with that, go on there and check them out on Facebook, and you can actually see what all they offer and everything like that. And so with that, we want to thank those guys again for being a sponsor for us. And we will take just a few minutes break, and we'll be right back with the Gunnersville softball team here. All right, welcome back to the 2026 Marshall County Softball and Baseball Media Days. We're here with the Gunnersville Lady Wildcats and Coach Reed. So with that, Coach Reed, we're going to turn it over to you and just let you give us a brief introduction of your ball team and let you introduce who you brought with you today.
Okay. I brought Grayson White with me today. She's one of our seniors, and I honestly can't say enough about Grayson. She's on and off the field, she's a leader. She's been working very hard this off season. She's been going to camps, working pitching lessons, hitting lessons, and not only that, she spoke at FCA at our FCA to our student body yesterday. So she just embodies what a student athlete should be. We've got a brand new team this year, so it's really exciting. That's what Grayson and I were talking about before we even got up here. That I've got one senior here with me, and then two seniors that are competing for the county championship today up at Sneed for basketball, and so they can't be with us. But three seniors on our team, 2 juniors, 5 freshmen, and then 3 8th graders. So we've got a brand new team that we're looking forward to coaching this year, and just a lot of exciting things that are going to be happening. So can't really say enough that it's going to be going on this year.
Hey, Coach. This question's for both of y'all. What are y'all's expectations or goals for the upcoming season?
Honestly, just like I said, go out and work harder than we did the day before. We've been talking in the postseason, or the fall, that we don't want anybody to outwork us. We've got a brand new team, like I was saying, a lot of young people, and Grayson, she's one of our leaders, and we were talking that we go in and put the work in the day before, and you just don't want to, you just can't show up the next day and not let anybody outwork you. So that's one of our goals.
So we do have a young team this year, and
got some 8th graders pulled up. And there's new freshmen in the high school. So I'm really just expecting, I want a tight team. Like, I want team chemistry there. And I want to be able to pass leadership down. Like, it's not just, you don't have to be a senior to lead, but I really, really want team chemistry to be tight this year. That's my main goal, I think.
You spoke about a young team. Like, can you speak about a young teammate that has, like, stepped up in the off season?
Wait, can you say that again?
Can you, like, name, like, one teammate that has stepped up in the off season?
Lower classmen. Well, I guess she's still upperclassmen, but Gabby Hampton puts a lot of work in, I feel. And the 8th graders this year, there's actually all 3 of them really put in the work. Travel ball, lessons. There's some of them that are in there after me or before me, and I'm excited to see them play this year. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a little nerve-wracking just being on varsity as an 8th grader, but I'm excited to see what they bring to the table.
Coach, has there been anybody that you've seen step up in the offseason as well?
That's what I was going to say. Not really one person has stepped up, because there's several girls that have been going to lessons and that play travel ball and that have been just wanting to play ball this year. So that's, they all want to play, and not one girl has just, stepped up and outshined or outworked the other. So that's, the one positive thing that I've, really seen that is just great about this group right now.
Hey, Coach, talk a little bit about your area, who's in the area, what the area race will look like.
Arab, Scottsboro, Fairview, and ourselves are in our area. We've got a really, competitive area, especially with Scottsboro and Arab. So it, like I said, it's something that we're going to really have to work and compete for in the area, but nothing that we're, going to back down from. So,
are there teams on your schedule that really stand out as rivalries? I mean, folks you get up for, folks you want to beat. Either one of you can answer that question, or each of you can answer it.
Every game you want to compete, every game you want to play, every game you want to get out there, and not one game is a game that's, you get up for other than another. We've got a lot of the teams on our schedule this year are teams that we haven't competed against before, so they're going to be new opponents, and that's something that I'm really looking forward to about our schedule, because a lot of those teams, like I said, on our schedule, we haven't played before, so that's something that is going to be new for us this year also.
You were listing those players. It didn't sound like you have a ton of depth. Is depth a concern for you?
Honestly, no. Depth is not a concern, because all the players that we have, I've got a lot of confidence in those players, because they're ball players. Like I said, I've seen them play this summer, and I've seen them play, this fall in our when we've been doing skill development, and just like I said, last year when they've on our roster last year. So depth is not really a concern for me, because they're ball players, and they want to be out there and they want to play. And like Grayson was mentioning earlier, our team chemistry, that's something that I'm excited for and looking forward to, because I think that we'll have a really good, strong team chemistry this year, and that's one thing that you're going to have to, is very important to have a good ball team. So,
Grayson, softball's a game of, it's a team sport, but it's also a game of individual achievement. Is there something you would like to accomplish personally this year during this season?
It's my senior season, so I mean, in a way, I just want to go out there and give it all I have. But I mean, it is a team sport, So I just want to be very uplifting regardless of what situation we're in or what the turnout is. And for me personally, I mean, everyone wants a good season. Everyone wants good stats. But, I mean, I just want to be a leader. That's really my main goal, is just to lead this team and leave off something that, I mean, yes, you can be a good athlete, but if you don't have leadership, if you're not humble, it's not going to get you very far to me. So I just think that's a really big thing for me, is being humble about what you have, because last year I had a good season last year, one of my best seasons. But I mean, realistically, if I didn't have God, if I didn't even have the ability to play the sport, I wouldn't be there at all. So that's another big thing, is that I want to leave God in the situation, because it's like he's my main reason I'm out there. And I hope that every game, every practice we go, we come hard, we come to play, we come to get better, but that we come to honor God in what we do, really.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So, Grayson, with this being your senior season, I've pretty much asked everybody if there's one word you would want to leave back as a legacy over your time at Guntersville as a softball player for those coming up. What would that one word be?
I had to think about this. Hold on.
While you're thinking about that, Coach, anything like a motto or anything y'all's team is going on for this year? Anything y'all are kind of standing and building the team on for the year?
You could say grit. You know, come out, be gritty, work hard, and play for each other. So have each other's back.
Okay.
So I think my word would be passionate. So I want them to know that I was passionate about the sport, that I love the sport. It carried me through a lot. But I want them to know that it's not, I mean, it can be just a game to some people, but also that they be passionate about it. They give 110%. They put it all in. They leave it all out on the field. That it's not just a game to them, but they actually try. That's my one thing, to give 110% regardless of what it is or what you're doing. Even if it's not like your main sport, like if you don't try, then I really don't see a reason for you to be doing it, you know. So I just would pray that they become passionate about sport.
Okay. Are you planning to further your career in softball after, or are you just going to focus on school when you graduate? Or?
It is still up in the air. I've had an offer, but I think as of right now, I'm going to go to Wallace, and then if college softball is for me, then I'll figure it out there.
Okay. All right. Well, other than that, do we have any questions from chat or anything, Stephen? Nothing from the chat. Okay. With that, Coach, final thoughts on the year?
Just can't wait to get started, and excited that you guys had us here. This is awesome. So.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate y'all coming out, taking time. Good luck this year, Grayson. Good luck, Coach. Wish you the best. With that, we're going to end this time here with the Guntersville softball team. We'll take a few minutes break, and we'll be back with the Guntersville baseball team here shortly. All right, welcome back to the 2026 Marshall County Media Days for baseball and softball. We want to welcome in the Gunnersville baseball team. With that, Coach Rasmus couldn't be with us today. He already had some obligations. He was going to be out of town this weekend. But with that, we're going to try to get him back in for an interview so you can be able to meet Coach Rasmus. So be following on our Facebook page and YouTube. That'll come out sometime in the weeks ahead as we work that around baseball season. But with that, Coach had asked your JV coach, Coach Logan Colvin. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So he's asked Coach the JV team to be able to come in, stand in for him, along with his players. So Coach, if you would just take a few minutes here and introduce these guys you've got here with you. Just give us a little brief of what you got from the team. I'm not sure if Coach Rasmus gave you a little briefing or not, but let us know a little bit about what y'all got coming this year, and then we'll turn it over to the media.
So starting on this side, we have Street Smith. He's our lone senior, primary catcher, pitcher. And then we have Parker Nelson, junior, primary outfielder, pitcher as well. And then at the end, we have Kason Clay, 8th grade, and he's probably going to be doing a little bit of everything for us.
This question's for the players. Like, what are your goals or expectations for the upcoming season?
Being the lone senior, I just want to work on my leadership. You know, I said this during the football media day as well. I mean, we got a very young team. I just want to lead this young team, make them better players and better people.
I agree with what he says on that, just because we do have a young team, but no matter what we have to go through, I still want to have a great season and push the younger guys to do what we can to be the best.
I was trying to get better, win some games, and I don't know.
This question's for all y'all. Like, is there a player or teammate that I've seen like step up in the off season?
I mean, a lot of guys, and we've brought the middle school up because we're kind of short on the high school side of things, and so we've had a lot of young players step up. Cason's been one of them. He's been a great player this season. Bunch of young players. Mac Howard, he's a freshman. He's been dominant during practice. He's a pitcher and a great hitter as well. We've got a lot of young guys step up.
One of the young guys that I think have stepped up a lot is definitely Miller Maston. He's done a lot since just last year, just in this offseason. On like his hitting is amazing now, and he's throwing harder, and he's a great middle infielder.
I like Cooper. He's in my grade. He's center fielder. He hits pretty well, and he's been doing really good this season.
You got any names, Coach?
Like they said, just we've had some turnover, and we've had a lot of young guys that have stepped up to the plate and are ready to fill those roles for us. So we're excited about those young guys being able to get up and get experience early, and we think it's going to benefit them in the future.
Hey guys, you know, just hearing things in the community, we heard the off-season program was pretty vigorous, and tell us a little bit about what y'all been doing in the off-season.
Yeah, Coach Rasmus, he's been getting us going. But I mean, he's just trying to make us better, and I think we've improved a lot already. We've got plenty more improvement to go. Working out every day, long practices. We're improving as a baseball team as a whole.
I feel like everybody was saying that the workouts were hard, but I feel like after you just get accustomed to it and you buy in, there's no point in saying that they're hard. If you just buy in and you love the sport enough, you will get better.
Yeah, the workout's really been getting me stronger. I've seen a lot of improvement for myself, and it's not that hard once you get used to it.
Tell us a little bit about the area and who the teams are and what y'all hope to do in the area.
Well, of course, we got lots of good teams around us. Scottsboro's one of them that I really want to beat this year. Got a lot of guys over there that I know, and they're one of the main focuses. Boaz as well, one of the main focuses. Albertville, of course, always the rival. Got a lot of guys, a lot of teams we want to beat this year, but mainly we're just focused on ourselves.
Yeah, Albertville, of course, we always want to beat them. It's a rivalry, but Boaz, I definitely want to be able to beat them this year, saying that they've been a decent team to play the past couple of years.
I've just moved here last year, so I really don't know any of the teams, so I don't know who's good competition and who's not.
Well, they covered our rivals, so for our area, we have Brewer, Arab, and Fairview. So those are kind of our main focus games that we got to win to hopefully get in the playoffs. So,
how good are those teams going to be, Coach?
We expect them to be pretty good. I think it was Arab and Fairview, I think, that went to the playoffs last year. So I think Gunnersville finished up in third last year. So that's been one of our main goals, is to hopefully we can take care of business in the area and maybe get in the playoffs, make a run.
Who's the strongest hitter on the team? Who's really dinging them? Who's putting them over the fence and that sort of thing?
I'd have to go with Street right here. He's probably, we expect him, being our senior, to really lead our offense and lead us behind the plate, lead us defensively. So he's kind of going to have to be our general on the field.
Street, what's it like being behind the plate, and how long you been doing that?
Well, I've been catching since I was 9 years old, I think. So, I mean, I'm a pretty experienced guy. For Gunnersville High School, this is my 4th year. I've been starting since freshman year. I mean, I love just being in charge of the field, being the captain, being able to see everything. I mean, I just feel like a leader behind the plate.
Street, now I know, you showed out in football, but and you play baseball. Do you have a third sport, or is this what you do?
No, sir. I played a lot of sports growing up, but going into high school, I just started cutting down to 2 sports and focusing on football and baseball and just improving in those.
And I know you got a lot of talent. You're a gifted athlete. Are you looking to do something beyond high school? I mean, are there some potential things out there for you?
Absolutely. In football, I've got a good amount of offers. Bunch of schools, Midwest. I'm going to sign on February 4th, and I've got a lot of schools in mind. I just want to go there, improve, I mean, just get as good as I can, do whatever I can in football.
Are you saying who you've committed to yet, or is that secret?
I have somebody in mind, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided completely. Still got a few more offers coming in, and we'll see soon.
So, Street, with that being you're the only senior, and I've watched you play football this year. We covered you a lot in football through the podcast and all. Very gifted athlete. From a baseball standpoint, what would you say is your one word you would want to see, you would want to leave back as a legacy for these young guys like Casey and stuff that are coming up and playing?
I'd say diversity. I want my talent to be diverse. I don't want just be a good hitter, just a good catcher. I want to be a good leader, catcher, hitter, pitcher, wherever the coach needs me. Good teammate. I just want to be good all around and spread my talent out.
Okay. So with that, is there any one particular team that you're just, you're kind of chomping at the bit if you could start, and that's the first team you got to play right off the bat? Anybody like that you want right off the bat? Boaz?
100%.
Boaz?
Boaz.
Casey, anybody you know off in this area you want? I know you said you just moved here, but anybody?
Boaz or Arab.
Boaz or Arab? All right. Well, Coach, I know you coach the JV, so do you want to give us a little bit on the JV side of what you got?
Not going to have a JV this year.
Okay.
So we are going to be varsity middle school, and that's kind of how we divided it up since our numbers are kind of a little low, and we thought it was best to pull up these young guys to the varsity, and they can go ahead and get that experience, and then the middle schoolers that are still down there, hopefully we can get them playing together, get them winning.
Okay. All right. Any questions from the chat?
I got a Case Rasmus here who says, glad to be checking in. Incredible leadership qualities in Street Smith and Parker Nelson. Let's see. What did he say? Super glad to have those guys on board and leading the charge for our group. And 8th grader Case and Clay is going to be a beast, he said. I added the emphasis, a beast. So how does that make you feel, guys?
It makes me feel pretty good about this season.
Sir, I'm glad my coach is confident in me.
Yeah, we're gonna be pretty good if we can just string it together.
All right. Well, I know I've talked with Coach Rasmus some all throughout the off season, everything like that. Coach, again, thank you for sending these guys in. Coach, thank you for coming and standing in with them. Like I said, we will get Coach Rasmus in. He has said he want to come in and do an interview, so we'll be getting him in to interview him sometime within the next few weeks and getting that out for everybody to be able to see. But other than that, this is the Gunnersville baseball team here that you have. So the boys' side, any final thoughts or anything, Coach?
We're just looking forward to getting it started playing.
All right. Well, with that, we're going to call it in here to the interview. We will take a small break, and we'll be back with our next team.
Little housekeeping here for all of you right now on the stream. We're about to have to end this stream, but don't worry, we're about to start another one up. Got to get a fresh battery in here. So anyway, just wanted to give you a heads up. Be watching for it. The second live will be coming up very, very shortly. We're kind of in a break right now, and next up we are going to have Asbury Rams joining us. Yeah, right now I'm looking at the name cards. Chris is putting them out. So we're going to have Coach Justin Brooks. Catherine Garrett's going to be here, all from the softball team. We got Selena Andrus, and then Abby Barnes. So really looking forward to that. Again, we're about to end this live, but don't worry, we'll be right back on a separate live. So please join us over there. Thank you all for joining us here. And hey, Springville, Alabama, Joseph Seth Martin. Hello, sir. Hope you're having a great day. I love this. I can see where people are listening from and kind of shout them out a little bit. It was so cool having Coach Rasmus on. That was neat. Couldn't be here today, but he is actually with us on the live. So, Coach, you got an amazing group there we just got to talk with. All right. So, hey, keep those questions coming. Again, we've got Asbury Rams softball coming up next. And, yep, I'm going to hop off here, get all these sponsors in. A big thank you to all the sponsors who helped make this happen. We've got Chick-fil-A. We've got Hydrant City Grill, Lake City Assembly of God. Papa Doobie's is with us. We've got Play Well Performance and Revive. So there we go. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. All right, I'm going to bring this live down. We'll bring the other one up momentarily. Be watching for it, and please continue joining us. All right. Thanks for being here. We'll be right back.